Greetings everyone and welcome back. I'm the Chancellor Soul Mike Boone. You've tuned in to part 2 of the Esther Phillips story. For 21 years, Esther Phillips was one of the most gifted, versatile artists of the 1950s and 60s. Crossing all genres of music, she basically was the Jill of all trades. In 1971, Phillips' contract with Atlantic Records was not renewed shortly after she resigned with the company. She inked a deal with the legendary jazz producer Creed Taylor Kudu imprint, subsidiary of the CTI, Creed Taylor Incorporated label. The Kudu logo represented the Black Liberation colors, red, black, and green, the Pan-African American flag. Taylor used these colors for black awareness to black popular music of the USA, a thing called soul jazz. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, what is a kudu? Well, a kudu are two species of antelope from the eastern and southern part of Africa. A very stunning animal. Sessions for Esther Phillips at Kudu began December 6, 8, and 13 in 1971, making preparations for a forthcoming LP entitled From a Whisper to a Scream, released in 1972. 2 singles were issued from the album: the compelling Home Where the Hatred Is, composed by Gil Scott-Heron from his 1971 LP, Pieces of a Man.
Junkie walking through the twilight, I'm on my way home.
The song is based on a drug addiction in which Phillips was struggling with at the time. The song hit number 40 R&B April 29, 1972.
Home is where the hatred is.
The beautiful and haunting Baby I'm For Real, the second issue from the LP, originally recorded by the Motown group The Originals in 1969 and composed by Marvin Gaye, charted number 36 R&B on July 29, 1972.
Baby, I'm so for real.
Esther chose each song on the LP to suit her musical attire. And what wonderful choices she made. The LP was recorded at Van Gilder Studios in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey. From a Whisper to a Scream, charted number 16 on Billboard's R&B Soul albums on April 29, 1972. Esther was nominated for a Grammy for Best R&B Vocal Performance Female. Unfortunately, Phillips lost to Aretha Franklin for her LP Young, Gifted, and Black. But Aretha generously gave her award to Esther because she said she deserved it. One of the wonderful gestures done by the Queen of Soul, submitting their sisterhood in music. Esther Phillips continued to make quality albums with the release of her 1972 sophomore Kudu LP, Alone Again Naturally, a cover of the pop masterpiece hit composed and recorded by Gilbert O'Sullivan. She went back to the Van Gilder Studios in Englewood, New Jersey from July to October of 1972 to record this particular LP. Now, the selections for this LP was a mixture of various genres: soul, blues, country, and pop, from Bill Withers' Use Me,
Hey, just keep on using me,
to Bill Monroe's Georgia Rose.
until you use me.
The The LP issued Esther's third charted hit single, I Never Found a Man, gender change from I Never Found a Girl, the 1968 R&B classic hit written and recorded by Stax artist Eddie Floyd.
I ain't never found me a man. No, never found me a man. No, never found me a man to love me like you do. Oh, baby, to love me like you do. In a little while from now.
The Alone Again Naturally album hit number 26 on the R&B Soul LP charts on January 30th, 1972. Esther again was nominated for her third Grammy in 1974, but again lost to Aretha Franklin's LP of 1973, Master of Eyes, produced by her and Quincy Jones. Kudu issued more classic albums on Esther Phillips, including Black Eyed Blues, released in 1974, with one single issue, Justified, composed by Bill Withers.
And I'm sick of this stuff, and I'm leaving you, and I'm justified. Such a night.
Her fourth LP, Such a Night, issued two uncharted singles, Performance and Disposable Society.
Sweet confusion.
For All We Know, issued in 1976, released the title single, back with a Little Willie John classic, Fever. And Esther's last album on Kudu, Capricorn Princess, named after a zodiac sign, issued two farewell singles, a 1967 Jackie Wilson classic, Higher and Higher, and Boy, I Really Tied One On.
Oh, I really tied one on. Spent the night away from home.
All of Esther Phillips' Kudu recordings of the 1970s are critically considered some of her greatest achievement on wax. But her most outstanding contribution pertaining to the imprint was her remake of the Dinah Washington 1959 masterpiece recording of What a Difference a Day Makes, an uptempo version of the classic hit recorded 16 years after her idol that brought Phillips back to the mainstream audience of R&B and pop.
What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours from the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain.
The session took place on Tuesday, April 22nd, 1975, with lead guitarist Joe Beck as an arranger who shares credit on her album, Esther Phillips with Beck, on the front cover, advertising the song. Issued as a single in July 1975, the song charted number 10 R&B. What a Difference a Day Make was Esther's second greatest comeback in the top 10 R&B since the recording of Release Me in 1962, 13 years earlier. She made an appearance as a musical guest on the first season of Saturday Night Live on November 8, 1975, with host Candice Bergen, and performed the hit song.
24 little hours from the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain.
Esther Phillips departed with Kudu Records and signed with Mercury in 1977 and released 4 albums, 3 singles, and 2 promo 12-inch issues with no chart hits. Disappointed, Esther left Mercury in 1981 and inked a deal with the indie label Winning and issued her last charted single, Turn Me Out, along with the extended 12-inch dance version in 1983. The song charted number 85 R&B in July of that year. While working on new material for her forthcoming album, Esther Phillips sadly died months later, on Tuesday, August 7, 1984, from liver and kidney failure from years of abusing alcohol and drugs. She died at the UCLA Medical Center in Carson City, California. She was just 48 years old. Bandleader Johnny Otis the man who gave her her start, conducted her funeral services. She's buried at Forest Lawn Hollywood Hills Cemetery in Los Angeles. The legacy of Miss Esther Phillips will always be a shining star that twinkles and outshines the 88 musical constellations against the dark blue nitrogen sky. Let's just be thankful that the music outlives the lady. And man, what a lady. Until we meet again musically, I'm the Chancellor of Soul.
Release me and let me love again.
Soul Facts, a show written, created, produced, and copywritten by the Chancellor of Soul, Mike Boone, and is a non-profit organization presentation.